so we're heading now to
Grassy
Head, which is run by the council. It's a nice little camping area, which is on the beach, and it's between Scott's Head and here's Stewart's Point. Here we are at Grassy Head Caravan Park. There's hardly anybody here. Very small. I think the birds outnumber the people. It's mid-morning, and that's our campsite over there. A cross track and a new whatever it is, all-terrain. And it's nearly morning tea time.
Yeah, kettle's on.
Kettle's on. And there's Bruce and Miranda and Pixar enjoying the grass. And it certainly is grassy here at Grassy Head.
I was over on a windy head.
Yeah, it's a bit breezy at the moment. We were going for a walk, but it's high tide very shortly. And I've pulled the freezer out of the truck, and because we're here for 8 nights, and I'm running the freezer and the fridge off the caravan. We've had a couple of days of rain, overcast, and the sun's shining this morning, so we hope to be able to go fishing. Yeah, so it's been a bit cloudy and rainy, and plus on top of that, the solar panel on the back is in the shade most of the day. So what I've done to supplement our solar is I've plugged in my favourite King's cheapy fold away blanket and plugged that into the Anderson plug that I had put underneath the sink, so that I could plug in another panel whenever I needed to. And this is the case. And so yep, we're pretty good. We get down to 70% at night time, and generally with about at least half the day in sun, then we get the charge up to 95%, which is going well. And this is Thursday now. We arrived Sunday. Yep. And it's been rainy, drizzly, overcast. Plus I picked up a cold from my favourite grandson. Thank you, Oliver. Trying to toss that, and now we're just about to go fishing. And we all got our licenses, and I've downloaded the app to tell us the bag limits and the sizes. So let's be hopeful that we can catch something.
Yes.
Yes.
Some nice whiting. That'd be nice for dinner.
No, you can't catch white. We can't get whiting there.
What can you catch?
Flathead. And sole.
What's that? What's sole?
It's a flatfish with eyes, both eyes on top of its head.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just hope we catch something anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So another way to cook a roast dinner when you can't have campfires is in an imitation Weber barbecue. Imitation Weber barbecue. Chinese wannabe knockoff copy cheapo from Bunnings.
That's the same job.
It's a jumbuck. Jumbuck?
Yeah. Don't knock the jumbuck. It does a good job.
For Lewis and Stephen.
So we're having a Wolf Blass Yellow Label South Australia Cabernet Sauvignon 2003.
It's very nice.
2003. So she's not bad drop. It took us a bit of a while to get the cork out.
Well, we didn't get the cork out. We had to push it
Oh, we
in.
had to push the cork. Well, what was left of the cork, we had to push in and strain the cork out as we poured the rest. But that's not a bad drop.
Not a bad drop.
And the roast has been cooking for about an hour. And the veggies are going on now for about an hour. And let's see what happens at the end of that.
Little beach, nice burnt carrot.
So how's the roast dinner going?
Oh, It's yummy. Very nice. Look at that.
Well done. I think it's all cooked, isn't
It
it?
is. I'm just cooking some cauliflower. And then dinner's cooked. Might turn it down to low. What do you reckon?
Looks pretty good to me. Yeah, good morning. We're going for a walk to the beach on the southernmost trail from the caravan park, which is near the bins. And here we go, here's the bins, and here's the walking trail. Grassy head. And here's the Grassy Head beach. So we're just coming up to high tide. High tide's in half an hour. Lovely beach, beautiful surf today. Nice calm beach. So we're going to go up the walkway now to the headland. It's a bit steep. I probably should have worn my shoes instead of my pluggers. Hey? Yep. It's probably not the best in shorts.
Yeah.
Bit overgrown. Okay, we might leave it. So that's Mount Yarrapini over there. Looking back over Grassy Beach. Yep, we'll give it a miss today. Sorry guys. We're not that brave. It's a nice flower.
What's that?
That's the flower of that thing. Is it an... Oh, there's a few of them around here. So we got up to there. The track to the headland goes from there, so we must go that way.
Let's go that way. You want to go that way?
Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, okay. Up there. Pretty much eroded, I think. Okay, it's a bit overgrown. Yeah, it's just more of the same. Yeah, we decided that one's a bit risky as well. With shorts and pluggers, really need some long leg covering, just a bit of extra protection in case of snake bites, because it's getting quite warm and the snakes will be out moving. So we'll give that a miss as well. Now down the side of the cliff. Is that a better way up, or that's more loose? And back to the camping area. Oh well, we'll have morning tea. What are you doing?
Reading.
Trying to read.
Trying to read, yes.
Trying to read. Oh.
Because you keep interrupting me, that's why.
How'd you go fishing?
That's a silly question. We didn't even catch anything. Didn't even manage to catch weed.
I got weed.
I got weed.
I got weed. As in,
Little bits of weed. A little bit of ribbon weed.
You better not weed, fishing weed.
Um,
Don't say you got weed on.
Why don't you take a photo of the? Why don't you take a photo of the goanna down there
I'm
destroying
having a nice
the
Japanese
caravan
beer.
park?
Having a nice Japanese beer. That's an idea. I might go and take a photo of the neighbour's place that's been raided by the goanna.
Stay tuned.
So this is what happens when you go away out for the day and you leave your rubbish bag sitting by your door. The local animals come and give it a go. So not a good idea to leave rubbish outside when you're camping in the bush, because the goannas love it. So he's in here somewhere. There he is. So, moral of the story, that's not our campsite, that's our neighbour's campsite. Don't leave rubbish out of your caravan or camper or whatever you are. There's bin chickens, ibises, any sort of bird will get into your rubbish bins. Lizards, goannas, bush turkeys, just don't do it. Take it to the rubbish bin or put it in your car. So good morning. I'm going to introduce you to a couple of blow-ins that blew in for the weekend. So this is Cameron.
Hello everyone.
And Cameron is Miranda's son. And Cameron sleeps comfortably in the swag. Whoop. Cameron sleeps in the swag under the awning. And then we have my son Jason, sleeps in his van in a stretcher bed. Looks pretty cool. Comfy in there.
Bit slippery.
Sort of vinyl.
Yeah.
That's not bad. So this is our last day here. And the tide's on the way in, so it's going to be high tide in the middle of the day and low tide 5 o'clock today. So, and the wind's supposed to pick up by 1 o'clock according to the forecast. So I'll see if I can get that ride up the beach. Yesterday we did a bike ride into Stewart's Point, visit the chemist, get some pills because Tracy's got the cold now from Oliver. And I'm just about recovered. A little bit on the chest still. And here's our setup with the double porches on. A little bit of a shade on one end. That was mainly to deflect the wind. The wind came in from this corner. So we put down the shower, pegged it down. That helped us to protect the bikes. So we parked our bikes in there because we don't need to use the shower because these facilities have showers. And our clothesline and the wind skirt to stop the wind. I also picked up this drain from Yamba, and it's worked out quite well. It did cause a bit of an air blockage, but later on I'll show you what I've done to fix it. Oh, Pixar's awake. And this is the mess packed up for the evening. About to be repacked. Oh, we got the barbie out again. We had another roast dinner. Roast pork last night, wasn't it? In the barbie. A few bottles of red consumed. So I picked up this grey water, wastewater hose in Yamba because I didn't really have one. I just normally get tipped into a bucket, and I thought, seeing I'm going to be here for 8 nights, 8 days, I better invest in a drain hose. So I bought this one. Now this fitting actually came with the cross track, so it was designed to just slip on there. Now what we found was, by running this hose, the sink wouldn't drain anymore. It used to drain perfectly before. Well, that was after I fixed a kink in the hose underneath the cross track, but it flowed perfectly. So I figured, okay, if it flows fine like that, what I need is a bit of air, a bit of breather. So I built this, which is just a T-junction. A T-junction picked up from Bunnings, which is the same size, slips over that. I'll put this tall piece on here to be a breather and put my hose onto that. And wacko, it works perfectly. Lets the air in there to drain away, doesn't cause any blockages. And yeah, they're quite happy. The missus is really happy now. Now I'll fill you in on a secret how much it cost. Okay, I bought a 25mm T from Bunnings, and that cost $3.61. And I had to buy a 1 metre length of 25mm pipe and chop the 2 pieces off it. And the 1 metre length cost $5. So all up, that was $8.60. Not a bad little investment for getting the flow right.
Just waiting for a chip.
So Bruce, what are you having?
Well, the other day, Alistair, I went out to Stewart's Point and I went fishing and I caught myself
Yeah. Oh,
Thank you. Oh,
you got to
yum.
March, but you didn't.
Ooh,
You weren't top
snitty.
marcher.
We'll leave Bruce for his fake story. Tracy's got a snitty.
Did Jenny
I got
think
a
you won or
snitty.
she?
No, I hadn't finished yet.
Oh,
And I went
what?
to Stewart's, I went flatty. I went fishing,
Oh,
and,
really?
I caught a beautiful flathead.
Oh,
They've
did you?
actually just cooked it for
And
me.
they've cooked it for you?
Yep.
Oh,
magnificent.
awesome.
And they gave me beetroot, and someone knocked it off.
Oh, yeah. I knocked the beetroot off.
You what?
Miranda, what have you got? You got a snitty as well.
We have chicken snitty,
yeah.
Tracy and I.
Awesome. And I've got a flathead fish as well with an extra beetroot.
Did you
Thanks,
catch it?
Bruce.
Did you catch the flathead? Now.
Well, I went into the bistro and I caught it
No
there.
worries, the food don't just turning up.
Yes, please.
And
Alright, tell you what.
salt and pepper squid for Cameron.
That's correct.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sorry, that looks gross.
That's gluten free.
I know.
And what do you got, Jason?
Um,
You got a vegetarian meal, which is nothing.
Vegetarian air.
just Coke.
Vegetarian Coke.
Kevin, I reckon that's rice.
It will be.
Oh yeah, here we go. Thank you very much, Steve.
And we have the veggie burger for Jason. Veggie burger and chips.
That's good.
Awesome. All right. 2468.
I'll give you one.
About halfway. Go back. Oh, okay. So you're just on the edge of 1-2.
I'm happy to give one go if you want to.
No, I'm down at 2 as well. That'll do, I think. We'll just have to call it. We can't do it.
I've always dropped it down to 3, but that use less power.
Assist 3.
Fun?
Assist 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on 3. So
Yeah, we can drop it down to 3 with a tailwind.
I'm down to 2 now. So
Like the sink in the front.
The tree at the bottom, and I'll bring the whole tree down to get the GoPro back.
So Tracy, if you're going to lose it in a tree, do you know which tree I suggest?
Honestly, the GoPro would have been.
Yeah, this
See
one.
that tree over
This
there?
between the cars.
You mean
That tree, it was higher. It was in.
you're talking about the drone, are you? Not the GoPro.
Yeah, the drone.
Oh, sorry.
Was in a taller tree than that one over there.
But Tracy,
Be worried if you got your GoPro stuck up there.
Yeah, what are you doing? How's your GoPro getting up there?
So
Selfie
Tracy, we're
sticker's
all
too
saying
long.
if you are to select a tree this time to land the drone in, this little one here, next to Pixar,
Yeah.
That's the one to do it.
that's the
A
one.
couple of bushes at the top.
We're so lucky.
told you about Hamish.
Honestly, to get it back.
Have we told you about Hamish's story with the...
Yeah, I told them.
Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah.
it was probably one of the funniest days of my life. Don't get this on camera because Hamish will see it.
That's what he's hoping.
Hey, taking the mickey out of brothers-in-law is your responsibility.
You do not have my consent to be
Because
there.
he had it on his, he had it plotted on his.
Yeah. It was on the the map couldn't load because there was no 4G, so all you saw was the dot. So Hamish had to just drive around on the jet ski till it looked like we got close, and then Hamish just started walking a direction.
Through swamps.
Fell below the tree. Just head slowly went below the tree line.
He's quite tall.
10 minutes later, just came out, GoPro in hand, 2 hands in
Not GoPro,
sorry,
but
drone in the
drone,
drone in hand, 2 hands in the air, victorious.
Lucky it wasn't
No
croc,
thongs.
lucky
though.
it wasn't croc country.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did he lose his thongs?
Just start sinking in.
Good girl.
Like, look, I'm not going any further. Wait, where are you going?
What? Something touch your leg?
Cameron, there are crabs everywhere.
Crabs.
2 of them chased Dad night today. One yesterday, one today.
Look how many little fish are in there. Hello. Good girl. Good girl.
And yeah, so we're both recovering from the cold that we got from
The
Ollie.
grandkids.
Yep. So yeah, we'll look forward to our next adventure away. Only a couple of little more mods to do, but I want to get done to the cross track. So I've got a Google Play little white dongle thing that plugs into the HDMI of the television and lets us watch the Amazon Prime, Disney Plus and Netflix, as well as free to air via the network. So we're not sure when our next getaway will be. We have one planned for a family weekend in December at Hat Head, but we hope to get away for a couple of days anyway. Sometime, might be just around locally